Yo, what is up? Were you guys late again? Were you late again? How dare you show up late to this live stream? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Welcome. Let's see who's here. Kathleen's here. Hey, Kathleen. Channel member up in here. Thank you very much. Just Nate is here. Also a channel member. Jesse Adams is here. He's a channel member. Let me turn that a little bit. There we go. T-Fetch, Ground Fog, Sensor. What's up, Matt Parker? What's good, man? Neville, what's up, my brother? Channel member over here. What's up, righties and lefty? Hope all is well. Howdy, Nick. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Ian Coates, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Ian's asking for a wrench. Yo, what up? Channel member here, waiting on my members only jacket. There you go. There you go. It's in the mail, buddy. It has an anime pattern on the back, and it's made out of denim. Marceau, what's up, dude? Channel member. Look at that. 1 minute before I'm here, brother. I made it. Jason Rogers, what's up, dude? Channel member as well. Hope Kev found his Patreon password because I can't remember mine to cancel. You just got to hit forgot password. Forgot password, bro. Easy peasy lemon a squeezy. Thought Ray was the only late one. No, I'm late most of the time. KC Cisco, what's up, dog? Channel member as well. The Crispy Donut Community. Hello. How are you? I don't know why I did it in a Russian accent, but what are you going to do? What's up? Drew or Luke or both? How's it going? Roman's in the house. What's up, dude? Was just chatting with Roman. Hello, sir. Also a channel member. Angelo is here. He's also a channel member. Chef Rocky says, sup, suckers. Also a channel member. Twisted Sis 76. What's up? What's cracking? Mox Fox Hobbies. Look at that. 7 months for the Donut Boys. Smash that like button. And check out donutknife.com. What up, all? What's going on, man? I think I have a new donut community knife on the way to check out. They're doing a Kickstarter coming up for Ocaso, I think it's called. Solstice with some sprinkles on it. I'd never heard of Ocaso until today, really. I guess I've heard of it, but I never paid attention until today. I didn't know it was started by a former VP of Cold Steel. That's pretty cool. So interested to see how this knife feels. It's designed by Andrew Demko and does not look like a Demko. So I'm excited. Derek is a channel member, by the way. So is Paul Mills. What's up, brother? Josh Worth as well. Says, hey, Kevin, chat. Busy one, so try to do something when I can. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you, man. Wait. Ian, we step back and only do lives on Friday. You only do lives on Fridays now? You were doing them every day. Then hired a face for our videos, so I will have more time. Laugh out loud. Who's the face? Who's the face? I want to hear more. Big Cheese EDC, what up? Channel member as well. Kev has a link tree in case you didn't know. Hell yeah, I do. Check it out. I got some new links in there. I got one from Real Steel. I don't have the knife anymore. I passed it around already, but the video is dropping tomorrow on that. They sent me a very big work knife-ish knife. So not really my style, but you guys can check it out. The code will get you $15 off of that knife. It's called the Pathfinder. Let's see. Paul Mills, I got you earlier. Papa Pito, what's up? How's it going? Because you weren't there. You weren't there at the vertical live where I wrenched everybody to help me out with the randos at the vertical live. Opportunity, my friend. Did you see the new Magnus Atom fidget toy? Nope, I did not. I have never, the only one I've clicked with is the Magic Beans from Magnus. That's really it. I've talked to him a bunch, but that's about it. He's a good dude, though. Barry Lilly, what is going on? Howdy, also a channel member. Ryan and Wayland, channel member. Welcome. Thank you. Fook Doozle, channel member. Let me rip through some of these. All roads lead to Cold Steel. That's funny, Ian. This Saturday will mark 5 months at Johnson Supply. Sweet, dude. What do you do there? Is that that's a HVAC company? Is that right? Do they do HVAC supply or something like that? Cause I gotta unfriend you. Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Every once in a while, I'll just clear out mods. I don't like having a ton of mods. It's nothing against anybody. But if everybody's a moderator, then you guys can all like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I've seen too many times where people are just like timing people out for no reason or whatever. A few people is good, in my opinion. It's not like you win an award or anything. It's work. JD gifted 1 Lefty membership. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you, man. I wonder who got it. Who got it? Demonoc? Did he get it? Oh, no. Everybody's giving him the hand, so I don't know. Oh, there it is. Mox Fox Hobbies got it. Hell yeah. Sick. Joe Kasperzak. What's up, my brother? Channel member. Shashin is a channel member as well. What's up, Pitt? How's it going, man? If everyone is a moderator, no one. There you go. Exactly. It's Johnstone Supply. It's an HVAC supply. Currently, I'm working in the warehouse getting knowledge to move to counter sales. Okay, cool, man. Awesome. Sounds like you like it. So that's what's important, my friend. That is what is important. I have some packages to open. I do have a giveaway. It is a sheepdog. It's the denim sheepdog I got this month from Kaiser. It's in the denim roll up. And there's some stickers in here. I think was it in 154 or 3V? I can't remember. I'll check. Comes in this thing. Got a really snappy detail. 154. Very snappy, sir. So that'll be our giveaway today. The denim sheepdog. I was going to try to sneak in a flashlight, but I couldn't fit any more in the box. This is all that fits in the box. So sticking to that. Write this down. Giveaway. Generally, if I do the monthly milestones, I like the job. I have no idea what that means, but okay, cool. As long as you like your job, man, that's good. Or you get paid a lot, one or the other. That's how I've always looked at it. There's A, B, and C. A is you enjoy your job. You're not getting paid a lot, but at least you fucking enjoy it, right? B is get paid a lot of money. Not really a big fan of your job, but you get paid a lot of money, so your time not at work is more comfortable. And C is the lucky bastard who makes a lot of money and loves his job. I guess I'm D. I have 4 jobs. And I kind of like a couple of them, you know? That's funny. Pacific Vagabond. That's a cool knife. Thank you, dude. I don't know what we're talking about, but thank you. Oh, I'm actually caught up. So that's the denim. Okay, awesome. Normally I'm not caught up. A month without paying. That's a win. I'll celebrate. A month without paying? Paying what? Man, I'm so lost on your monthly milestone thing. Do you have any flashlight stickers that could fit in the box? Flashlight stickers? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like stickers from flashlight companies? I don't have a lot of those. If I got flashlight stickers, they were probably in with a flashlight, so it's in the box still. Nuts for Knives. What's up, dude? Channel member. Drink Water. Channel member. Michael Upchurch is a channel member. Good night, man. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. Did Crispy answer me on who the face is, or is that a joke or something? I don't know. I missed it if I did. Ian's been a member for 1 month. Thank you, dude. Oh, you're talking about the channel memberships. Is that what you're talking about? I thought you were talking about the job. I don't know. Fuck me. Being a paying member since I was good. Yeah, there you go. Okay, got it. Got it. All right. I thought we were talking about work still. Yeah, I'm mega confused, man, because you were talking about monthly milestones at work, I thought. And you said then you enjoy it, didn't you? And then you're talking about monthly memberships. You said you couldn't fit a flashlight in the box, so I was thinking you could throw a sticker instead. Like a sticker of a flashlight? Now I'm even more confused. What's up, Tri-State? Brett says he got Roosevelt number 199. Wow. Oh, before it gets too late, I have a cool giveaway, but it's for a specific person. So I don't know if Kathleen is still here. I was able to snag a little bro from TSA Knives on their second sale for you. So JD and Casey split it with me, and we got you a little bro. So shout out to Casey and JD for pitching in on that. And I'll send this out to you. I'll show it to you. I have a video tomorrow where I unboxed it so you can see it better. And I did find I found the blem on it, but I don't think it's a big deal. It's a rosewood little bro. And it's got really good walk and talk right out of the box. It's got a good spring. Nice and sharp. Edge is good. The only thing I could find was there's the one scale. Where is it? Down here. It like sits up just a little bit right there. You see that gap? I don't know if you could take the cover off and reapply it and maybe fix that, but that was the only thing I could find on the knife. So that was the second, I guess. But there it is. You've said you really wanted a little bro, but you've never actually asked me for anything, which I appreciate because I hate when people ask me for shit. Ian, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we all appreciate your support, and just kind of had the idea because I saw the second sale, and I figured it was a good time, so I grabbed it. Looks sick. The rosewood's nice. So if you wouldn't mind shooting me an email, Kathleen, with your address, I'll get it out to you. And I was going to send you this clip slip from Lancelot Leather that I haven't really been using. I thought maybe you would want to use it. I don't know if you like clips or you want to use the slip in the box. That's your call, but I'll send this along with it too. Just wrap it back up. I had it all perfect. Cole, have you seen the high grains DeVille? I did a video on it yesterday. I feel like you would love that knife. It's a very crazy warnie. I freaking loved it. So I think you'd like it. Just get this tucked away. All right. And I got some stickers from each of us in here too. So just shoot me an email, Kathleen, LeftyEDC88@gmail.com. And thanks for all your support. I have not. I reached out to him begging to review. Okay. I meant, have you seen it? Like, you know. Okay, cool. So you know about it. Yeah, you'll dig it, dude. I think you'll love it. I also got, where is it? Oh, I got this the other day from White Mountain. Since everything Ultim reminds me of you now. These are pretty slick. I think they're like $129. What is he doing? 154, and everything else is the same, I guess. Titanium and inlays. And they're like 130. Pretty nice. The action on these is crazy. I mean, it's a little like too good, you know what I mean? Where it almost feels a little sloppy, but I'm sure I could throw in skiffs and tune it up or whatever. But this one will probably be a giveaway because I already have a Militaw in the pass around. So I'll probably just give this one away to you guys soon. Yeah, it's a sick one. Yeah, it's good. It's not like my favorite knife. I don't know. I know a lot of people love the shit out of it. And it has a bolster lock, which is great. So left-handed, it's actually pretty good. But for me, I just really gravitate towards the Mini Sweeney. And it's a very similar knife. People have compared them before. And I prefer the size on the Sweeney, the Mini. So for me, this is the one I always want to pick up when I see that. Addicted to knives. What up, dude? ATK in the house. Lots of tri-state crew here. It's because I stole all my viewers from Kev. That's funny. Yep. He stole them all that one fateful evening when he was on the live stream, and I got him to show his real voice. We were talking about that on the last live stream. I was telling Javon, you sound like a bitch. And he was like, no, he sounds fine. I was like, no, he sounds like a bitch, but I love it. I love your normal voice. I wish you didn't use the voice changer. What else do I have in? I do want to open these packages. Concept sent me this. It's a new shard. They sharded a new one. And this one's actually really good. Actually, I kind of remember, I don't know why we keep going back to Cole, but I kind of remember him being like the only one who could flick this thing. And they updated it. They made it so you can actually get in there and flick this thing easy peasy. No problem. I can even get it left-handed, I think. Yeah, look at that. So the shard is actually pretty sick when you can flick it. future me can't stand to sit and listen to past me without the voice. So it's more for you, huh? When I opened up the shard, I realized the mash actually looks a lot like a shard. It's kind of like a flipper mash, or the mash is a flipperless shard. I think the blade looks a little sexier on the mash, but they are similar. And I had never really put that together before. But yeah, this new version is actually pretty good. And this one has Concepts Flame Anno, which I dig. This is Kubi's. They all have like their own little different Flame Anno. I actually messed with my settings. Oh, that's so good. What did JD say? Simple fix. Don't edit like Kev does. Yeah, there you go. That's the ticket, baby. I was talking the other night about your old videos, dude. I would love to see some of your old style reviews again. I know they take a lot of work, but those were always fun, man. With the full narration and shit. Always enjoyed those. Man, I feel like I got sunburnt, or I'm just all red. I don't know what's going on. This guy needs an ambidextrous EDC channel. You know, I was actually thinking about that one day. I was like, what can I change the channel name to so I can get more people to show up? Because, you know, having the name LeftyEDC doesn't help me very much. I think a lot of people are just like, nope, he's only going to show left-handed knives. Funny story. I barely show left-handed knives. It's on my to-do list. Bring back the old full reviews. Kershaw or Kai sent me this. This is a factory special ZT 308 in carbon fiber with a beautiful milling pattern. It almost feels like titanium. And milled titanium on this side. That thing is crazy. This one is a bit off center. It's loose right now. If I tighten it, it goes way over to this side. So I ordered some skiffs. So I'm going to try those in here, see if that'll fix her up. But the D10 on this thing, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but that thing smacks. Schmacks. Crispy Donut Community. That's why we snagged the alternate domain. Dude, I don't know why nobody owned donutknife.com before. That you should just, yeah. You should just start using that, honestly. Yeah, this thing smacks. Pretty nice. Skip the world, baby. Yeah, I think some of their older stuff is nice. But yeah, I wish they would go back to working with outside. I feel like they haven't worked with outside designers much at all. You know? I would love to see a new Sinkovich. I also got in the Vosteed Hedgehog. This is the top liner lock Hedgehog. I really like this one. It has a good balance of, so it's like a mid-range knife, you know, S35VN and micarta, and it's 130 bucks, I think. So where the RS Chaos, which is awesome, is 250 in full tie and M390. This one's like 130 in S35 and micarta. So it's kind of cool. I do wish the button was a little higher up. I feel like no matter how I hold it, I always have to adjust down to get it. JD, you have one of these. He said his didn't come sharp. Mine's nice and sharp. I tested it earlier. And then I stropped it and it's even sharper now. But you have huge hands, JD. So like, how does that work for you? Do you struggle with it, or is it because you're right-handed? It's easy. You just hit it and then use your thumb. Because left-handed, I have to like come down here. You know, it's I don't know. But they got a good detent on it. Got a real detent, good thumb flick, and it has a fuller that you can reverse flick. Nice choil. It's got kind of nimble ergos where you have to have that gap kind of. But I like it. Getting used to it. Being left-handed, it's a little bit harder. But at least they put a clip on it this time for us. So I got to do a disassembly, and then we'll see how much I love it. But I really like it. I'm excited to try the raccoon top lock. Kind of compare all three. Yeah, right-handed, no issues. The thumb, big enough, I hit it. D10 is great on mine. Clip is out of the way, too. Nice. And Cole said his was sharp as shit, too. Anybody else get one of these? Anyone else get one of these? So I have a couple packages. This one is pretty cool. This one is from my boy ATR over at Knife Standards. He's got a new knife pre-order up right now for the RR3, I think it's called. And he sent me a prototype to check out. So I actually handled a early prototype at Blade Show, but that was on washers. And I believe he switched it up to bearings because he was trying to get better action on it. Let me see the best way to get in here. Rip it. Don't understand the pricing on that 0308. My Tiger Stripe was $320 and they jumped to $420. It's $420 for that? Damn. Anybody want to buy it? I'm just kidding. I'm going to pass that around. All right, we got some info here. There's a card. Please send to, okay, so he wants me to send it to Ray. All right, Ray, Everyday City Carries, next on the list. Hey, everyone, thanks so much for taking the time. All right, so it's the RR3. It's in Vanex. And delivery window August, September. Pre-order price $335. And there's 3 versions available. KnifeStandards.com. If somebody can throw up KnifeStandards.com, that would be awesome. All right. I'm not going to read all that here. We have the Knife Standards standard box. Ooh. Yeah, I really like this. It gives me standard mixed with station vibes, plus it's smaller. So this is the RR3, thumb studs and a front flipper. Oops. So this one has a tumble blade. It's a liner lock, nested liner lock. I almost said inset, but it's a nested liner lock. Drop point blade, kind of blade wise, kind of looks similar to the raccoon, since we were just talking about Bastide. Stone milling, I think that's his signature stone milling. And these have they're like the Stout. He's been doing this longer than us, I think. He has a milled clip, but you can swap it to a wire clip, which is cool. Let's check out the action on this. Very smooth. Oh, yeah. Very smooth. I thought the detent might be light because I like accidentally failed it earlier, but when you flick it, it fucking fires. I think it's because the studs are so close to the frame. And then you have jimping here. Yeah, it's a little light, but it's a prototype. And I can reverse the clip, which is nice because then I'd have something to grab here. It's hard to do without grabbing a clip. It's easier to front flip when you can grab a clip. The studs are dialed perfectly. It's kind of weird that the studs have a stronger detent feel than the front flipper. Like they fire. Let me clean this up. Let me know what you guys think on this one. We got a little bit of schmutz on the lock tang there. Dead centered, no play, no rock. Good action. Was it the hedgehog? What are you asking there, Robert? The angles make me dizzy. Like this? Or are you talking about the milling? Man, that milling is gorgeous, though. Look at that clip. Like in person, it really blends in too, that clip. Very nice. Show him some love. Show what some love? Is that the knife you asked if anyone had? Yes. Oh, earlier? I asked if anybody had one of these. They dropped recently. This knife is on pre-order. So nobody has this right now except for me and ATR. God damn, that fires. Pretty sure Rolly ordered one also. Rochambeau, my boy. I love Roll. If you guys don't already, check out Rochambeau EDC. Excellent channel. And check out Knife Standards. That's who designed this knife, who's selling this knife. So that is the RR3. I think he's going to have a little bit of a dilemma here with the detent because I want more detent for the front flipper. But you can see how it like even almost bounced off a couple times. But the studs are already snappy as shit. So if you add too much, those are going to hurt. I think you could add like 15% more detent and the studs will be fine. And then the front flipper will feel better. Because right now it's just a little too loose. But this is only one prototype. And I'm a picky son of a bitch. No backspacer, just standoffs. So there it is. This is prototype number 3. So let me know what you guys think on that. The acoustics are good. Yeah, the acoustics are good. Chuck this. Whoosh. Call me Ray. I throw packages around. Except with me, you don't hear glass breaking like Cole. I gotta just make the sound effect. When I got my Abyss, I was debating on returning it. The detent was demonic, but it was too strong. Oh yeah, the Abyss was strong as shit. With you want to try and make a detent stronger on a frame lock to simply disassemble and yeah, that's a little different, man. Well, first off, that's not my knife. This is a prototype. I wouldn't adjust somebody's prototype. And we're talking about a prototype that he's going to be making a production run of. So bending the lock bar doesn't do anything. He needs to tell the OEM to make it stronger. You know what I mean? But yes, you can bend lock bars. I will say though, ooh, why? Why would somebody staple this? Almost got my mash. Almost got my mash blade. Bending the lock bar doesn't always work. I've obviously done it a ton of times, and 90% of the time, I'm never happy with it anyway. So, this is from Ant Design. If you guys want to check out Ant Design, I got a link down in the description. Oh, they sent me some extra tritium because I ordered a bunch of tritium off them before. That's cool. Not that I need more tritium, but they have a new fidget. This is the S Nano V2. I'll just show you this real quick because I know you guys aren't all into fidgets. This is one of the only ones I kept for a long time. I literally just sold my V1 because I knew these were coming. So I have the S Nano V2 in titanium and in Zirc. Those are upside down, but it's okay. Hey, thanks, Crispy, Drew, Luke. So that's the Zirc one. Come on. There we go. That is tight. Oh, I had it upside down. Ooh. Comes with extra magnets and a little tool. Oh, this looks good. I thought they looked a little fat when I saw their little video, but no, it looks pretty much perfect. So that's cool. Come on. And then I have a package from Vero as well here that I want to open. Oh man, that Zirc looks good. And these are affordable. Like you're talking zirconium polished. And they were like $109 on the last Kickstarter. So here's the titanium. It's got this sort of weavy pattern on it on both sides. Definitely feels slimmer. And then you have the magnets in here on a track. This thing was so good. Oh! Oh, it has amazing sounds. These took like a day or two to break in. Just smooth everything out, but man, it sounds good too. Luke. All right. And then you could do my little USB trick. That's what I call this. So that's the titanium. Look at this shit. Polished zirconium. That is my jam right there. Well, don't worry, Pacific Vagabond. They'll be dropping the pre-order really soon, or the Kickstarter if they haven't already. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Little less grip, but hell yeah. And that texture really gives you a lot of grip. I really did like the version I had where it had tritium on the front and it said S Nano or something on the one side, and then it looked like this on the back. I need that to annoy my wife. She's become used to the bolt action pen. Put that in the hands of a 4-year-old, yeah. What is the best way to sell knives? I am almost blind and I need some help. Would you be willing to help? I sell a lot of knives myself. I don't know if I have time to help. I'm sure somebody would happily help you, but I would use Blade Binge. Blade Binge. I mean, if you can use the internet, you can set up a Blade Binge account and then you just add pictures and a price and create a PayPal or whatever, and you're good to go. That's honestly the best way to do it. They might help you do it, honestly. Douche King, you got to fight my bro-in-law for that. That would drive the missus nuts. She's already pissed with my midnight knife flicks. What's the best place to sell auto knives? I'm sure they would let you sell autos at Blade Binge. All right, I'll put these away. I know they're annoying. Sorry. But they are sick, and they are coming. Ant Design, guys. I love those guys. They have some sick stuff. I'm going to be hammering those things. Let's open this one from Vero. There you go. Derek offered, Mark. He says, I got you if you need it. There you go. Okay, you use speech to text. Gotcha. Okay, that's cool. Well, thank you for watching, man. Or listening. Shit, sorry. But yeah, Derek right here says, I got you if you need it. So he can help you out. But I think Blade Binge would be a good option. Blade Binge doesn't let you sell autos. It's not like just a state-by-state thing. Like, interesting. Well, then I would just use Knife Swap. That would be your other option, or Facebook groups. A good way to sell knives is to find the Facebook group for that knife brand and then post it up in there. I sell most of my knives through here. Like, I just tell you guys what I have, and then people hit me up. And then, you know, you guys buy them. So it's a little different for me. But I used to use Knife Swap a lot. Instagram, I would just post them in my stories or put up a post. You can go on Instagram and create a story or a post and tag Knives on the Secondary. He has an account literally just for people to tag him so that other people can find knives. So you just tag Knives on the Secondary. You could tag me too at LeftyEDC, and then we'll post it in our stories, and then people check our stories, and then a lot of people sell knives that way. And then again, Facebook, Reddit are options. I haven't used Blade Forums ever. So, yeah, yeah, you're giving me a few bones. That's funny. So, Vero, it looks, I think they sent me 2 packages. So this is the first one. These are kitchen knives. So this is a Vero Engineering 6-inch chef's knife. Cool. Hand satin. Jesus, hand satin on a kitchen knife and black G10. Whoa. It's thin, dude. Number 41, Nitro V. G10 handle. 6-inch chef's knife. It's kind of funny that it has the fuller on the one side. I don't know if that would catch food and shit, but I guess he had to do it because it's his thing. Pretty big handle. Hey, Crispy, I don't know if you looked it up, but how much are these? Oh, damn, that's sharp, dude. Thin edge and sharp. Do I have paper? Oh, no, I have. The only thing I have is ATR's info sheet. Damn it. Let me grab some. Wow. It's literally like a chef's knife through butter. That's really nice. It feels comfortable in the hand as well. Oh, yeah, you're right. Pinch grip, dude. That feels amazing. Because you get your finger in there and then chop, 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 chop. If you can't tell, I don't cut shit with a kitchen knife, so except my fingers. 165 to 175. That's not bad, is it? I mean, Nitro V. I mean, if you buy a custom kitchen knife, which I've done a couple times, those are like, depending on who you get it from and everything, 250 to like 400 or more. This isn't custom, but it's, you know, I'd say it's more than like buying a Henkel's. Was there more to this, or was it just in this bag with the live edge? I guess it was. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, the bag's even like perfectly fit to the thing. That's crazy. Pretty cool. We got one more in here. See what that is. This is a utility. Price check aisle 6, $255. I thought they said it was $145. Starting, got it. Well, that's, I mean, starting is fine. I mean, who's gonna ball out? Okay, never mind. Rocky's saying there's $600 knives. I was like, who's gonna ball out on the kitchen knife? This one's G10 hand satin too. I mean, I would probably go stonewash or belt set. Although this looks good. Black G10. Yeah, I don't know what I would do. So this is the utility knife. The handle is very comfortable. I didn't think it looked that comfortable, but it feels very comfortable. I was close to being one of the dudes selling Henkel's at Costco, but I refused their offer, or I denied the offer, or wasn't selected. I don't remember. I'm more of a Santoku guy. I like the Santoku blade shape. Kind of an all-arounder. You know, this one's Nitro V as well, number 134. They number everything. It's wild. But there you go. That is the utility knife from Vero. So I'll have, I guess I'll have a video on these. I don't know if I'll do a separate one or if I'll just wait till that other package gets here and then just do a big Vero video with all the shit. Oh, shit. I forgot the little plastic nubbin. How does that go on? Oh, this way. Okay. Hand satin is good on a chef's knife. All my kitchen knives develop a hand satin after years of being wiped. Yeah, I was thinking that, actually. I was trying to think, like, what are my knives? They kind of do look like hand satins. They're probably just like unfinished though, and then they end up that way or something. So that's cool. Shout out to Vero. Thanks for sending this stuff. Need to see you cutting apples in that video for the Veros. Maybe cut some apples. I also got this Sovereign flashlight, and I looked at it and I was like, it's like $40 or something. This might be the single coolest flashlight I've ever tried. I mean, it's wild. So it has just a regular flashlight mode, right? Oh, sorry. Gave it away. So it has a regular just flashlight mode, right? You get turbo, all that stuff, moonlight, all the good stuff. It's got a good reflector in there, polished. And then you could turn it and you get this thing on the front. And you can change this to any color you want. It'll just go through all these colors. You can double tap and you can get a blinker. You can get police lights. You can get solid colors that it changes the color. You get a rainbow. You get fireworks. You get breathing. You get another blink. Oh, that was the one. Okay. So you have all that, right? And then you can just do a solid color and change it. Then you have this light, which is like a studio light, like a photography light kind of. So you can adjust this to whatever you want, right? Turbo, whatever. Also has a moonlight. Just a lot of fucking features on this thing. And then it has a lock, so it's locked. And then this is magnetic, and it takes an 18650, and you can charge your phone off of this. And it's like $40. This thing's pretty damn cool. All those things in one flashlight. For people who don't want 20 different ones like me, you get everything in one. That Vero seems overpriced for what you get. Well, Ed, everything from Vero, I think, is slightly overpriced. That's not a bad thing. It's just that it's a business. They need to make money. It's their livelihood. Like, that's what his whole family lives off of. Vero engineering. They have tons of different models and runs, and I think they've been one of the best companies when it comes to the boutique brands. I mean, they're pretty big now, considering how many knives they make and all that stuff. And they did a lot of pre-orders early on, and everybody was pissed because there weren't enough of them. And now you can basically get any knife you want, I think. So they have stuff in stock, but they're still like good at hyping stuff up. They have a huge Facebook group. I really think Vero is a great company. Joseph's a great dude, but they have to make money. So I don't think they're overpriced. Maybe that's the wrong word, but they're, for the materials you get, you can find something cheaper, but you're paying for the design. You're paying for the Vero. That's how it goes. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with any boutique brand. Like, even our stuff at Divo, you can find a Kaiser that has the same materials that costs less. You know what I mean? I don't think that means it's overpriced. It's just, it's priced at what they need to price it at to make a living off of it. You know what I mean? And some people won't like that, Yeah, Palmer, I'm pretty sure they're made in China. Pretty sure they're Best Tech. Does denim like harder feel like pants? Yeah. It's harder, obviously, because it's a thin layer of it, or thin, piece of it on a harder material. It's not like pants where it's all soft. So yes and no. I've heard that having a flashlight with red and blue can get you into some hot water if you use them driving a vehicle. Well, why would you do that? I mean, I don't know why you do that. You're just being an idiot. but sure, yeah, I guess it could get you in trouble. Their designs are higher than some other designers, but they took the time to build their brand. Yeah. I mean, people are buying it, so people forget how much it costs to fund the knives and advertising at times. It can be a struggle to find the right price point. Well, advertising doesn't cost anything because you can't advertise. So, like for us at Divo, we send out free samples. You know, it's like the at this point you could kind of call it the Jack Wolf model. I mean, people have been doing it. Finch was doing it, whatever. But we get a new run in, we send out 7 or 8 knives for free to reviewers. I don't really consider it for free. We're gonna get a review video or whatever. I do the same shit with my channel. People send me stuff, I review it. I send them one and I ask for honest feedback, right? That's the marketing. You can't really pay for marketing. You know what I mean? Yeah, you pay for samples, but I mean, if you're considering the total cost of all of that, advertising in the knife world is cheap as shit, basically, because they basically limit us to not be able to do it. So it's, you know, some free samples and yeah, you're paying for the prototypes, but yeah, the cost really goes into the production side of it. And then you have, you know, packaging, QC is a big thing. You spend a lot of time checking fucking knives, man. Packing and shipping all the orders cost fucking time and money. You know, there's a lot of things, warranty, stuff you don't think about after the fact that you need to take care of. To be a good company, I think you want to have some kind of warranty system. Like we always have X amount extra knives set aside that we won't sell for warranty. And, you know, and then we have a lot of extra parts. At some point, you're going to run out of knives and then you're just going to have parts and hopefully you can fix people's problems. And if it's, you know, at this point, we have knives out there that are a few years old. If, you know, I haven't had this problem yet, I don't think, but if somebody reaches out and I can't fix it and we don't have that knife anymore, I'll just offer them a different knife of equal value or whatever and try to fix it that way. So you got to factor the cost of all that in, you know, a website, the time and energy to design the knives. Like Colin puts a lot of fucking time into designing stuff. You don't see that. You can't really calculate that into how much time and money it's being spent, but you know, just a lot that goes into it. Where can we get that flashlight? You can get that flashlight at Soffern's. Let me see if it's on Amazon. I'll get you a link or something. I might have a link to Soffern, but I don't know if I do, actually. Can't type, apparently. I don't think I had a Soffern link, though. I feel like I would know, but there are a lot of friggin' links. No, I don't. So let me check Amazon if it's on there. I don't know. It's the Soffern IF24. IF24. The 23 looks very similar. It's on Amazon. But I don't see the 24. That one might just be on their website. I can link you the 23, but I would say go to their website if you want that specific one. Soffern IF23. So there's the link to the 23. That one's $38 right now. And then if we go to Soffern's website, let's see how much here, new arrival. If you go to their site, you'll get a pop-up to get like 20% off or something. Oh, I hate websites like this. Just let me search for the item. Jeez. I'll share it. IF24. Yeah, it's $40, so it's only $2 more than the 23, and you probably get better shit. If you get it without a, it's $38.99 if you get it without a battery. So maybe that's what the one on Amazon maybe didn't have a battery. Then it says extra 20%. I don't know what that's all about, but here it is. IF24. Here's the link to that guy. I don't know, I might have cut my link off. It's such a long thing. Yeah, cut it off. So you got to Google Soffern IF24. Sorry, man. Yeah, they're good lights for the price. You know, there's some really good brands. I have a bunch of stuff from Through Night. Soffern's good. Workos is another one. They make some amazing shit for like anywhere from fucking $10 to like, you know, up. But usually like $10 to $80, you can get some really sweet flashlights. I have both. The 24 is more of a thrower and the 23 has cooler colored LEDs. There you go. Thanks, dude. M-Bomb in the house. What's up, man? Are there any US made flashlights? Yeah, I mean, all my customs are US made. And then there's brands like Malkoff. There's brands like Surefire. I'm pretty sure Surefires are made in the United States. Isn't there? Who makes the MicroStream? That's US made. There's one other brand. What's the other brand I'm thinking of? They compete. Surefire and like there's the Stiletto and the other one. The Stiletto and the Wedge. Who makes the Wedge? Surefire and Streamlight. Streamlight and Surefire. Cloud Defense is one. They do get pricey though, you know. Maglite, I'm not sure. HDS, but that's a custom brand basically. They make tanks. Oh, most Streamlights are made in China. Okay, so you got to check. But I thought Surefire was U.S. made, but the reason I don't know much about those is because one, they don't contact me like these Chinese companies do, and two, they're all ugly as sin. You know, that one I just think is a good light, but you know, a lot of these lights are very ugly, but they're functional. The stuff I like to carry on a daily basis is, you know, fancy, you know, nice looking shit, in my opinion. This is a Okluma DC1 in machined titanium. I have a Magismo clip on it. And then I have a Dragon Driver amber in here. This thing's a freaking monster. But I like the really floody triple emitter lights. Not that big on the singles anymore. I still have some. I actually just got a CWF micro click. Got a mini one again. Although, if anybody is looking for one, I'd sell it. I got it before I started selling everything. And then I had it refinished. I also have this. See, you guys got me started on flashlights. If anybody's interested, I would sell these two. So this is the CWF Micro Click. Fantastic flashlight. I just have gotten away from the smaller single lights. It's a AAA size, 10440. Reverse clicky. Look at that. It's a freaking monster. It's a 10440 light with 650 lumens. Absolutely wild. Shit. I don't know if it has memory on. I gotta turn that off. Let me check. And off. Wait a second. Yeah, it's off. How much for it? I forget what I paid, but I'd probably do like 325 on it. I think they're like 470 now. And I literally just got this refinished, so it's essentially brand new. New switch, new engine, and it has the milled clip on it. Titanium, stonewash, everything. Honestly, it's super sexy, so I'm not going to be too upset if I end up with it. And then I have a CWF Arcadian. This is his original light, the 18350 size. And this one, I put a peanut engine in. So this has his small light engine in it, a peanut engine. So it actually fits an 18500 battery. So you get 1500 milliamp hours on this one. You can get 18500s with more. And you get a peanut engine, Quantum Dragon. This thing is a beast. Look at that. Red secondaries. This one's in aluminum. So if anybody's interested in this one, I would sell this for $350 with the quantum engine and the 18500. Unless you wanted, regular one, that's fine too. But otherwise, I was thinking maybe I just keep it as like a beater because it has such good battery life. But anyway, the micro click is literally a shrunken, skinny down version of the Arcadian. No, you don't. You want the I mean, I guess you could, but I think you have a micro click, Luke. You want this. This is a mini arc. This is his 14500 light. And then he did a version, or he sold a design version of it to Tactile. So it's basically the same light, except slightly different design here in the middle. And then Tactile put their milling on it. But it has a dumbed down driver. So it's just low, medium, high, and that's it. This one you could program, right? So this has moonlight, low, medium, and high. And it's such a good thrower for a little light like this. Just excellent. I have a couple switches on the way. I'm going to try to make this into a forward clicky. And if I could pull that off, I'll probably keep it. But otherwise, I'm probably going to sell it. I don't know. I've kind of stopped my selling spree at this point. I really like the stuff I have left. I have a couple triples left I would sell, but that's about it. That's the thing, man. It doesn't get that hot because he was smart enough to limit, it only goes to, I think this has 520 lumens, but trust me, it's plenty. It throws so well that I have a video on it. You can watch the beam footage outside. It feels like way more than 520. And because of that, it doesn't get like steaming hot. I mean, it's warming up right now, but it's not like, like I have other lights in this battery size and they get like ridiculously hot because they have so much power. He limited it a little bit for that reason. It's also like one of the smallest 14500 lights you're going to find. All of my light. Yeah, a lot of them will. Why do you have it on high all the time? You want to put it on a lower setting. These are the two I have for sale if you're interested, the triples. This is a barrel in titanium, red dragon. DLC tie ring, Gizmo clip, sexy beast, red tritium and gasket. And then this one's all green everything, gasket, tritium. And this is a green dragon, Laulima Starfall. So let me know if anybody wants them. All right. Try some lube. Yeah, we'll do it eventually. Crack that open. So, what are you guys what are you looking forward to? What knives are you looking forward to? By the way, anybody realize I have been totally caught up with the chat this whole time? Do I get an award? Yeah, it's all right. We're done with the flashlight talk. Sorry. When are your new knives coming? Yeah, man, we're just waiting. We have the nip slip in production. It's been in production with QSP. The second run of the Lush is in production with Concept. And then we have the Fireball, Tall Boy, and Nip Light in production with Kubi. Here's the Fireball. This is the Fireball with the clip on the left side. You can see that's what it'll look like left-handed, just like it would right-handed. And then this is the Tall Boy. We didn't end up doing this version. We're going to do a black pearl camo carbon with this setup instead. And it'll have black accents. Belt satin. Yeah, these are sick. And then the Nip Light is right here. And we have 6 versions of this, I think, 6 or 7. And there's 5 versions of the Tall Boy, 3 dealer exclusives for both. This one will be coming in Piss. For the tri-state fans out there, you will have a Piss option of this at traditionalpocketknives.com. And I've been testing the shit out of this aluminum, and it has held up extremely well. The only marks on here are these 2, and they're from the clip. And they're gonna put plastic under the clips. I asked them to do that from now on with all our knives. So if you're left-handed and you flip it over, that doesn't happen. But other than that, I mean, I've been carrying this for literally, it's just dust, literally weeks, and it doesn't have a single scratch or anything except that clip stuff. So I'm really happy with their new aluminum finishing, because the first time we did it on the Growler, it didn't go so well. It was not very durable. So there you go, Ron. But you got to keep waiting, man. I'm sorry. It's probably going to be another month or 2 until the nip slips are done. What's the biggest Divo knife? No, the Tall Boy. This will be the biggest Divo knife, 3.5, 3.6 inch blade, 8-inch knife. We've never done more than 3.3 inch blade, like the Stout, Buzz, Mash. So we made the Tall Boy for all you tall boys out there. Then we have the Nip for all you little boys out there. On the Tall Boy, and the Fireball. So on these two, it will be S90V. So these will both be $199. And we went aggressive on that. We probably should have charged like $250, but Nick really wanted to keep it affordable on the Fireball, so we went $199, and we really just don't want to break 200 on these mid-range knives. If it's like, you know, the Stout V2 where we're balling out with Van X and milling and Best Tech and all that shit, then yeah, we got to charge more because, I mean, we paid more than $200 per knife. So there's no way we could charge $199 on these. You know, we just, I don't know. We just like to keep it under 200. We think that's a good spot. So we'll see how long we can do that. But $199 on those two with S90B and camo carbons. And there's one titanium tall boy. And the nip light, this will be in 154 cm, and this will be $99. And that's retail. So if you can use a code at wherever, it's possible it'll be $90, $91, whatever. So we think that's fair as well. The nip, this is one that we think we want to try to keep in stock like all the time. That's kind of our plan with this one, is to just keep ordering it, assuming you guys like them and they sell enough. You know, we can just keep ordering them and try to keep that knife in stock. Because I think I'm going to go out on a limb here. I think this is the best fifth pocket beater you can get. Now, I think some people, you know, $90 isn't beater money. But for me, if I spend $90, I'm, you know, that's a user. You know what I mean? I'm not buying a $90 knife to put in a safe or anything. Not that I put anything in a safe, but I don't know anybody that would do that, right? So you're going to carry this. You're going to use this knife. And I think you guys are going to find that it's amazing little EDC knife. I mean, ask anybody who has the original nip. So we're hoping to just keep this one stocked, and that'll kind of be our one of our knives that we can at least point people to, because right now it's hard, you know. We don't have that much stuff in stock, but don't worry, guys. There's going to be plenty of Divos to buy, because I counted it up, and we have like 2,500 knives in production right now. Yeah. 2,500 Fireballs, tall boys, nip lights, nip slips, Lush V2s, and Stout V2s, because Traditional Pocket Knives is doing an exclusive run of Stout V2s. So I think there will be knives to be had. We don't know. They're in production as of like a week or two ago. So apparently Kubi told somebody that they got new machines and now their turnaround time is 30 days. But they used to say that about prototypes, and it always took 3 months. So maybe they mean 30 working days, which would be like, still would be like a month and a half. I doubt it. My guess is it'll be, you know, mid to end of summer. And then we have to, you know, we have to stagger them depending on if we get all 3 of the knives at once. So I have 2 nips, and they're really great users and fun to fidget with, which is why I'm gonna get the piss. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, we'll have stuff at Blade Show. I have 2 boxes of knives over there. Mashes, growlers, premium ponies, some Lefty Stout V2s. I think I might have like 2 Lushes. I technically still have like 2 or 4 nips, but I probably should hold those for warranty. So, and if we get new stuff in by then, we'll bring that. If Kubi can do an integral backspacer, can they do a full integral knife? So you think? You know, I was wondering that because I was thinking it'd be kind of cool to do like a G10 integral or something. Try to keep it affordable, but do an integral. It'd be wild. I don't know. I'm sure they could do it. Why not? Make thick scales so you can have a puffy nip. Can't spell. I'm going to buy one of all of them. Awesome. So we've at least sold one of all of them. Taro tough nip, hair nip. Nah. So the plan right now is we have the slip joint, which is the nip slip. And then we're going to do a larger one called the nip L, which will be the nipple. I've gotten that far. That's as far as I've gotten on it. Yeah, you could play with my nips at Blade Show. You want feet pics? No, dude, I know everybody's going to Dead Reckon. I've seen it. So here's the thing. I love those guys, and I think the knife is very good. I enjoyed the Ridgeback. I have reviews on it. It's a little bigger than my taste is, so I didn't keep them. And I bought both of them that I reviewed. So if they make a smaller one, I'm going to probably buy another one. But I just don't. One, it has to be an integral. Two, that makes it really expensive. Even if you do aluminum, these guys are going to have to sell these in aluminum at 500 or 600. And then you do tie, I mean, you're talking $800 for these knives. And I just don't know if you can get a good enough detent on one of those things to make it to where I would love the knife. And if I don't love the knife, I'm not going to sell the knife. You know what I mean? I'm not just going to do it because I can do it. I want to get knives made here. We're in process with Chapman Lake. I'll admit I've heard nothing from them in a while, but yeah, I just don't want to do it just to do it, and I just don't think that style of knife meshes with my style, Colin's style, our style. You know, so I'm not gonna force it. You know what I mean? But let's say Luft drops theirs, the slant, and I love it, has a great detent, and I'm all over it. Maybe I'll change my mind, right? But right now, I'm just kind of like, I'll let somebody else do the button lock thing. I want to do a Vosti top liner lock Divo. I want to put this thing in something because that sounded wrong. Because it has a real detent. You know, this has a detent ball and everything. That's what I want. You know, and I don't think you can get that with those integrals. The other thing I worry about, Luke, is warranty. How do I handle warranty? You know, they don't let people take the knife apart from them. It voids warranty. So I wonder how that would work if they're OEMing it for you. Obviously, you can decide what you want to do, but you're going to have to get a bunch of parts. You're going to have to know how that system works. Maybe it's simpler than I think, and it's not really a big deal to take it apart, but they're telling people not to. So it makes me wonder what the hell's going on in there. I asked them today if they would send me one that's like a user that I could take apart, because I would love to show people the inside of one of those knives. I feel like nobody's Are we good? I don't know what's going on. It's like my internet's fucked up. I had to reset it yesterday. Last night it cut out. All right, I think we're good. We good? Somebody tell me if we're good. Give me a thumbs up or something. Thumbs up. We're back. Okay. Yeah, no, I know them too. Yeah, I know them too. I've talked to them a bunch, and they offered, I think, at Blade Show to do OEM and all that shit. I know a bunch of people signed up with them then, and they're cooking, man. They're moving, and I think it's great. I'm excited to try the Renegade one. I'm excited to try the Luft one. I don't know. It's just not my style of knife, I guess, is all. So we'll see what happens. They press fit the pivot in so you're not able to take it apart. So you're saying you literally can't take it apart? Like you can't unscrew a screw and then pull the, oh, well, it's an integral. So wait, yeah, I didn't even think of that. So yeah, you'd have to push the pivot, take a screw out, push the pivot out one side, and then pull the blade out. But you're saying they press fit it. So you literally can't take it apart without punching that out. Like, yeah, see? And now that's how they're going to do it, right? I assume, unless maybe because that includes the whole locking mechanism. So that, yeah, they have to do it. So these guys using them as an OEM have to have this press fit thing. So they won't be able to take them apart either. So what? All warranty is going to go back to Dead Reckon or whatever the brand is called. I'd be interested to hear how that's going to work out. Like, what are the details on warranty work for these people using them as an OEM? Is the Lift one a dark DRK design? No, it's their design. I thought it looked like a Lift design. I don't know. I think it looks sick. That's the coolest looking one I've seen, I think. Sean said they would take care of any issues. So they're not expecting to have many issues, I guess. That's an interesting thing. So we're selling you a knife under our brand, but if something happens, you got to send it to this other company to fix. Interesting. I mean, I get why. I just find that it's interesting. Huh. I think that'll turn a lot of people off, but they're still selling them, so I don't think it matters. Yeah, you can't adjust the pivot, and the pivot rotates. You got to watch my videos on the Dead Reckon Ridgeback. The pivot rotates with the blade. So if you put your finger on the pivot while you flip it down, it won't close because your finger's blocking the pivot. It took me a minute to get used to, but then I sold my first one after I reviewed that. And then I was at Blade Show and I picked up one there and I was flicking it. Never had a problem with the pivot thing. Just muscle memory kicked in. So I don't think that's an issue, but it's interesting. You're getting redder, yeah. Yeah, I think it looks good, man. I beat mine hardcore with a hammer to see what would happen. It worked just fine until I beat it closed. They took it in and replaced the button and had it back to me in no time. Nice. The Avant is my favorite lift design still. Nice. I like the RWB. That's a really cool one. But it's very right-hand bias. I'd never buy a knife. I can't maintain myself. No disassembly is a no-go. Yeah, a lot of people agree with you. I think that's just sort of a necessary evil for these guys. You know what I mean? I think they're literally saying you can't disassemble it because you can't disassemble it. If they press fit the pivot in, you can't disassemble it. You would need a drill press or whatever to punch it out. And then you're kind of obviously that's not going to go well trying to punch it back in. And why would you? I don't know. So I think you just literally can't take it apart. It's the construction of the knife, which I think is fair. I mean, they made a unique design. So you got to just, you got to trust the company you're buying the knife from, right? You got to trust that's the downside. You got to trust that they'll be around if you ever need work on that knife. If 10 years from now, you can't just get a part from Kubi or somebody that might fit your knife, right? Like a lot of these Chinese knives, like let's say you bought one of our knives and then we went out of business and then it was 5 years later and you needed a pivot. You could probably find a pivot that would fit that knife. You know what I mean? Not saying that would happen, but I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. I actually didn't really put that together till now. So thanks for explaining that. It makes a lot more sense now. So there's literally, I mean, I'll find out tomorrow when they respond to my DM. They're gonna be like, "We can't send you one to take apart because you can't take it apart." It's funny. Yeah, but it has something to do. I don't know if it's just the pivot. I think it also relates to the way the lock works. And so you would have to have a whole different locking system. And the really cool feature on their knife is they have this like beastly button lock. Like I wouldn't even call it a button lock. They should come up with a new name for it because it like clicks open like nobody's business, and that thing is solid as can be. Um, so I don't, and I'm pretty sure it locks in on the pivot somewhere if I remember correctly. So I just don't think that would work. Yes, correct. But that's anything. You know what I mean? You're still buying a car, and what you think Chevy or not whoever is going to be around forever? Like companies go out of business all the time. So plus we're talking about a knife here, it's $400. It's not the end of the world if, whatever. But these knives are literally made to withstand a ton of shit. Like he said, he hit it with a hammer. The only reason it was damaged is because he hit it when it was closed. So I guess what'd you do? Smack the blade into the frame or something? Yeah, that's how you do it with the integral, honestly. Like the Riot Jack 2. Nah, yeah, the Riot Jack 2, I think. The Vero integral, I forget that. Was it Isotope? The James Brand Barnes. They all have this design where it's like it's almost like a pivot collar. So you take the pivot screw out and then you pull this collar out, and then you can push the bearing out the other side or the pivot out, and then you can get the bearings in and the stop pin in. So that way you don't have to, like, if you look at older tradition integrals, right? You have to like squeeze the bearings around the blade and then try to shove it through the top of the handle, right? And then line it up and then shove the pivot through. But with this design, you can put the pivot slightly in, drop a bearing on through that hole, and then put the blade on, slot the bearing the rest of the way, or the pivot the rest of the way through, then place the other bearing in, push a stop pin through, and then put that pivot collar in. It's a very cool design. The first time I saw it, I think, was the James Brand Barnes. All I did was fidget with mine, and the detent crapped out. Well, that's not good. I don't know how the detent works on it. That's another question I would have is, how does the detent work? Can you consistently make it strong? Is it a spring that gives the detent? I don't know. I'll send you the video. Okay. Yeah, that's annoying, dude. Like the Wingman Mach 3, you know how annoying that was? It came with it, but then the one I got, both sides of the pivot spun. It was a spinning fucking pivot, and they gave you one tool. It was the dumbest thing ever. And then they couldn't give me another tool or sell me a tool because they didn't have any. They're like, more's being made. I'm like, what? And remember they prototyped a larger Wingman Mach 3, a 3.5 or something? What happened to that? Did it ever get made? That was like 3 years ago. I doubt it. I'm guessing Riot already had that design and they used it, implemented it, right? Maybe though. I don't know. What up, Mikey? Sup, Mikey? I got the stout back. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. No one knows because you can't open it up. You guys. What is it? 11:30. All right, let's do a giveaway and then we can wrap it up. Your boy wants to get to bed. It's been a long week, man. There it is. And I'm waiting to get this damn deck built. Been waiting for the permit for like 3 weeks. They have 15 business days to, approve it or do whatever, and they've literally taken every day of that because it's a government thing. So what do we want to do? What were we talking about today that was interesting? I don't even know. Let's just do a hashtag denim. Hashtag denim, y'all. No, not that one. This one. Hashtag denim. Nips. Fuck deck permits. Yeah, for real, dude. The fact that I needed one, the fact that they almost didn't let me do it. They were like saying something about I shouldn't be able to extend it because of the fuck. It was like some dumb shit. Like, come on. Then they were asking about the sub pump because the previous owner put a new sump pump in and they thought that they installed a sump pump, like they actually dug the pit and put a sub pump in. They just replaced the one that was there. And on the Zillow listing, it says, installed sub pump. So they were like, oh, did they get a permit for that sump pump? Because they're like trying to get people not to do sump pumps here, which is so dumb because your house would literally flood here if you didn't have one. But they're all worried about the water or something. I don't know. It's so dumb. I have no idea what that means. Sorry. Do they say denim? Denim? Oh, is that like you mean it sounds like the sound effects in the background? Is that what you're saying? Dude, denim. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Hey, I was at the doctor. I lost 20 pounds apparently since January. Your boy slimming out a little bit. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought you were saying, like the background noise. Denim, denim, denim. You're right. And then the freaking bombs come after him. Denim, denim, denim. Damn it, dude. That's gonna happen to me now, you fucker. By the way, I don't know if he's watching, but shout out to Brian Lagarde. He hit me up after the live stream Saturday. We were talking about contacts, and he's like, dude, he's like, you got to try this brand because I had really dry fucking contacts too, and I tried a whole bunch, and these are the ones that were the best. So he recommended me the AccuView Oasis One Days, and I had already ordered the like annual prescription. So I called the doc, or I tried to order them online, and they're like, "Oh, you have to have a specific prescription for the brand. You can't just order whatever you want." And I'm like, I thought it was like glasses. You know what I mean? You just fucking order. I have a prescription, and then I order what I want. No. So they had to like call my doctor and get it approved, which they did, even though the doctor told me no, like the office was like, no, you got to come in for a fitting or something first. And then they just approved it. So I've been doing all this research on contacts, and I really want to try the Dailies Total One. They're supposed to be like the Cadillac of contact lenses. And I ordered them today. I just order a month at a time. Cost me like $100, $120, but I don't care, just to try them because my doctor, the office sucks. Like they just blow. I don't feel like waiting a month to get an appointment and then go get trials that they don't have. Like it's always bullshit there. So I just ordered those today, and the same place was like, we gotta verify your prescription. And then like 10 minutes later, I got an email that said your prescription's verified. We're gonna ship them. But then I went on there tonight before the live, and they didn't ship them, and now it says verifying again. So I don't know if they caught it or something, which sucks. So now I'm like, damn it, are they going to call the office again and see if they'll approve it again for a different one? They should, just to let me fucking try what I want, and then I'll buy the ones I want. Like that's what they should have done when I went in there. They should have said, here's the options. Like, but they're sponsored or paid by whatever brand to push whatever, right? So I go in and they're like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, mine are drying out. And they're like, okay, we're going to switch you to this one. They tell me, right? Precision One or whatever. And I'm like, okay. And then they had me put in a set there, but they weren't the right prescription. They were close, they said. And they just wanted to see how they fit. And I was like, they come back 10 minutes later, like, how are they? I'm like, they're fine. Like, but it's been 10 minutes. Like, give me 10 hours and I'll tell you if they dry out, right? You know, and normally they'd give you trials to take home, but they don't have the trials. They're back ordered. So then I pay $800 and I order an annual prescription or whatever, which they never should have let me done. They should have been like, wait for the trials, see how they are, whatever, right? And then they're like, oh, it's on back order after I already paid and everything. It was like I called back for the trials, and they're like, no, it's on back order. So are the trials. And I'm like, why does this happen every year I come in here? You're like, you change me to a brand, you can't get it. So I was like, just cancel it and I'll order from like 1-800-contacts. So you can't cancel it until you actually get them. And I'm like, what? So I literally called the brand. I called Alcon. They make the contacts. And I was like, yeah, they're telling me that they're on back order and all this shit. And turns out they didn't even enter my order for 10 days. And they're not on back order at all. Neither are the trials. So I left them a voicemail yesterday or 2 days ago. And I was like, what the hell's going on? Like, you didn't even put the order in, and they're telling me they're in stock. So are the trials. You just need to call to get them. And they haven't called me back. Probably hate me. I pay like 160. Yeah, I have dailies. They're more expensive. If you can afford dailies, it's 100% worth it. Because you put them in at the end of the night, you take them out, you chuck them, and they're the thinnest kind, like they're the most comfortable ones. And then there's different brands. You can get like cheap dailies, but I like nice shit, and I want my eyes to be comfortable. So I'll fucking pay $1,000 for a year. I don't give a shit. I want the good shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I probably do need a new optometrist. The doctors seem cool. It's just like the guy working there seemed new. But people who like are new at their job but act like they know shit, they're the worst, man. They really are. Like, just be like, I don't fucking know, and then figure it out. Like, whatever. I don't know. But don't be like, yeah, I'm like, why didn't you put my order in? Makes no sense. And I'm like, you can't cancel it. And then when I called the company, I'm like, can they cancel it? They're like, yeah, they just need to call. I'm like, these motherfuckers just like telling me lying and shit. Last year, I had to wait, I think, a month and a half or 2 months for them to ship my annual supply. It was like BioTrue or whatever, Bausch and Lomb. And they're not the one shipping it, right? They order through the company. But like the trials were on back order, and then the year supply was on back order. And then it happens again this year, and it's a different brand now. They switched me, and it's like, I don't even know if it's true because apparently they're in stock. So like, why would you just make people wait for no reason? I really don't get it. But anyway, my point is, the doctor, what he should have done when I said they dry out, which means give me something else, he should have been like, okay, here's the options. We carry all this shit. These are like the baller ones. They're expensive if you don't mind spending money. These are the cheap ass ones if you want to save money. These are the mid-range ones. And I would have been like, dude, I want the fucking Ferrari of contacts. I'll pay. I don't give a fuck. Give me those. And then we'd be good. But no, it's just like, we're going to switch you to this brand and this model that this company's paying us to have people buy. You know what I mean? All right, I'm going to shut up. I'm pissed. Yeah, dude, see, that's the thing. I wear contacts every day. Like, I went 32 years without glasses. So, like, to me, wearing glasses just feels so weird. I did it for a year before I got the balls to try contacts because I was, like, afraid of putting shit in my eye. I was like, I'm never doing that. And then I got to a point where I was like, fuck this. I just want to, like, not wear glasses. So I asked for contacts and I got them and I fucking love it. Like, it's just so much, it's just more normal to me. So I wear them every single day. I wear them for 8, 10, 12, 14 hours a day. And the ones I had were drying out. Like, it would get real bad at the end. Like right now during the live stream, I'd be like, you guys have probably seen me putting drops in and shit. These AccuView Oasis ones have definitely been better. I'm still feeling it a little bit now, but it's definitely better. And I've only had these for 3 days, so I'm sure I'll get more used to them too. But I want those Total Ones, man. I want to try the Cadillac. Or the ones they prescribe. I can't even try those. Nah, well, I'm the opposite, man. I'll tell people when I don't know shit, and then I'll just say, I'll find out for you. It's not that big of a deal. Like at my day job, that happens. I don't know everything about the field I'm in. Sometimes I need to ask a question. Yeah. I know they have a few versions. I have the 1 day astigma. I have an astigmatism, so I have those. So mine, I think they are less common. So I can see why maybe they wouldn't have certain shit, but like, I don't know. It's just annoying the way they operate. Like, it should be like glasses. When you get glasses, right? They sit you down in the little glasses place where, by the way, you should never buy glasses from the optometrist. You should get them somewhere else. They're way cheaper. Contacts, I think, are actually cheaper there because you'll get a rebate and everything at the end. But I'd rather pay $200 more and not deal with these fuckers. But anyway, when you go, that's who I've been using, Mike, is 1-800-CONTACTS. They seem really good. And I just pay the $20 for overnight or whatever. But they sit you down at the eye doctor and there's glasses everywhere. And they're like, hey, look around, grab the ones you like, try them on. And then they'll sit there and work with you and try to fit them. Why don't they do that with contacts? Why don't they have out different brands and give you some explanation on them and then let you choose? And then you can go from there, or be like, with your eyes, you only have the option to try these 3 or whatever. Like, but they're just like, no, we'll put you in these. It's like, okay. Of course, while I'm there, I'm just going to be like, okay, whatever. And then I look into it later and I'm like, fuck, I should have got this or whatever. I don't know. I'd love contacts, but chronic dry eye and a super. Yeah, the dry eye can kill you, man. I don't have dry eye normally. I just have where if I wear the contacts for too long, they dry out, basically, is the thing. So I just need ones that stay, moist the longest. But yeah, well, that's why they have contacts specifically for shit like that, Mikey. So you could try the Dailies Total One or these AccuView Oasis. They're like the best ones for that. And you definitely want dailies. If you were using like monthlies or whatever, those are going to be less good for dry eye. Yeah, I'm a supermodel. Fuck yeah, dude. Roll, what up, dude? Divo, Fidget, contacts, and Zerk coming. Dude, I think I like this tie one the best. It's really snappy. This thing's sick. S Nano, baby. See, that's the thing, Mike. I don't need to use solution because I have dailies. That's why you got to get dailies, man. You just throw them out. You don't have to fucking store them or clean them or any of that shit. Lens Crafters? The 95-year-old is at Lens Crafters? All right. I'll check them out. I really should just go somewhere else. But at this point, I'm just like, how long is it going to take me to get an appointment? And then I got to explain all this shit. They got to transfer all my shit. I got to pay for another appointment. I just had one a week ago. And all I need is somebody to fucking let me buy the shit I want to buy. Like, I don't know. But, yeah, I think next year I probably will go somewhere else. I don't know. What else am I going to do? They kind of suck. Kevin, you know everything. I don't know shit, dude. I don't know shit. I don't know what gave you that idea. All right, let's pull the trigger. You guys are only listening to this because you want to win this fucking knife. 63 of the 88 are like, just shut up and hit the button. Thomas McDonald. Dude, didn't you win last week? Was that last week? It was a couple weeks ago you won, dude. Hell yeah. Right? No, maybe you bought something off me. I don't remember. But I swear I just shipped you something. Hell yeah. Congrats, dude. Thomas McDonald has won. And Kathleen, if you didn't already, make sure you email me about the little bro. And thanks again to Casey and JD for splitting that with me. I appreciate it. And Thomas, you should have my email, but it's LeftyEDC88@gmail.com. They just keep dropping the link tree. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Kev's Optometry channel. Yeah. I was thinking about doing reviews on the contacts because there's not much information out there when you're researching that shit. But the problem is everybody's different, you know? Some people will say that these Oasis ones suck for them. Some people will say it's the best thing ever, like Brian, and some shit in the middle. And some people will say the cheapest thing is the best, and so it's all personal stuff. So really, reviewing them doesn't help. Talking about what they do does, and that's not useful. Me doing that doesn't help. Anyway. Yeah, that's why it was hashtag denim, Palmer. It was a Kaiser sheepdog and denim micarta. Technically, contacts are EDC. Exactly. Good point. Do we have a newsletter? You mean like a Divo sign up thing? Yeah, it's on our homepage. Not for Lefty. I don't have a newsletter. Hey guys, here's the new links for the week. I should do that. Create a newsletter and send it out. That'd be great. Glasses too. What about glasses? Oh, EDC, yeah. Man, I hated wearing those every day. It just felt so weird. I hate wearing them even when I wear them. Like sometimes in the morning, I'll wear them for, a few hours before I jump in the shower or something. And I hate it every time. Ours is MailChimp. We use Shopify. We have a Shopify website and they have an email marketing thing. So we get like X amount of free emails every month. So we've just used that. That's true. That's true. I've actually done a Shady Rays unboxing before too. He won on the edge a couple days ago. Ah, okay. I thought so. He's on a streak. Yeah, right. Isn't that weird when you do it? No, prescription sunglasses blow, dude. That's the worst because think about it. Every time you change your prescription, you have to buy glasses, sunglasses, contacts. Like it's terrible. So if you just get contacts, you can just put on any sunglasses. That's the move, dude. The move is to wear contacts and then just wear Shady Rays or whatever you want. You don't have to pay for prescription sunglasses that don't feel right. They never felt right to me. And then they're like sunglasses sometimes are a little bit too tight, so then they're fogging up, and I have to have them on because I hated it, but I get it. And the contacts have well, if you get good ones, they have UV protection. So like these have UV protection, which is obviously good. You still should wear sunglasses, but better than nothing. All right. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I need to go to sleep. I still gotta work tomorrow, and then it's finally fucking Friday, man. I can't wait for this weekend to do yard work. And my daughter has her first soccer game or whatever it is. She's 3 on Sunday, so I'm excited for that. But anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic night. And I'll ship this stuff out probably tomorrow. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Yeah, look it up, Barbarian. They have UV protection. Peace.